Hi guys, welcome back. This is going to be the daily reading for Tuesday, the 15th of October. Then I am going to do the weeklies. I'm going to do the weeklies. And I'm going to start right where I left off on the rotation of signs. Wherever I stopped, that's the next sign is whoever's next. All right. Let me light a little bit of sage. Just like to put it like this, and like this. Then it'll catch. All right, spirit guides, can you please get a reading for whoever needs to hear it for the daily for Tuesday, October 15th? I don't even have to ask. Spirit's already here. As soon as I touched a deck, the cards started flipping out. First card out was Page of Swords and Justice on the bottom. Somebody's watching. Spirit guides, what do we have? Let's clean up there, clear our minds. I'll ring the bells. Hopefully this will light up. Okay. Let me see. Okay. One, two, three. All right. I'm going to use Light Seers just because it was working right off the bat. See the High Priestess on the bottom. All right. Spirit guides, what do we have for Tuesday, October 15th? What are the messages for today? Thank you. Page of Pentacles, Strength. Persevering, starting over, trying again, putting effort in. Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody who's overcoming and they have clarity here about a love situation, a realization that they were being breadcrumbed with the Six of Pentacles. It's just a friends with benefits situation or a toxic situation. The truth will set you free. Empress, back into your Empress mode. Looking for something worthwhile, of value. Working on yourself. Putting work. Throwing yourself into your work, putting money at the forefront, basically, like your own value, your own well-being, whether it be self-care, self-love, hard work, putting your time into what will manifest results no matter what, which is hard work, exercise, good diet, things that will improve your life for sure. And I feel like with the Emperor over there, yeah, see, and this brings a new cycle, new change. Emperor is speaking to taking leadership, putting yourself in your own seat of authority, power. Because you're recovering right now. There's a little bit of a hardened energy with the Queen of Swords over some kind of loss, but you have clarity about it. Like I said, it feels like drawing on your inner strength, your confidence, your courage. And again, hello to Sekhmet. When I see the strength, or any lion, really, lioness. It's starting over. That's what I get. Starting, like putting your energy into yourself. What else? think the first one to flip over was this one. Two of Pentacles. Trying to find balance. Overcoming. Knight of Swords. Going after what you want. This is very confident, aggressive, like proactive, action-oriented, victory, action, focus, ambition. These are both ambitious cards. On the bottom, Queen of Swords again, heartbreak again. Yeah, I feel like you're throwing yourself into your work because you've suffered some kind of loss, some kind of emotional setback. Let me have some tea. I have a chai tea that I made that's piping hot here, and I have honey lemon because I like options. Give this world good energy is what it says. Anyway, so I have both of them here in case whatever I feel. All right. Let me have tea, I guess. Yeah, it just feels like your heart, you see the heart is beautiful. It's a red cup. It's one of the prettiest cups in this deck. But she has it locked up. Hidden. She's sitting on it. Like underneath her. She has it hidden underneath her. Like, you know how you hide money under the mattress? She's hiding her heart. It's okay. It doesn't mean the Queen of Swords cannot fall in love again or, you know, find her happily ever after. It's saying in the meantime, in between time, because of this other setback, which when you deal with somebody who wastes your time, it's saying like when you have that heartache or loss or disappointment, you want to bounce back, recover. This feels like a bounce back recovery because it's Strength card to me feels like in this read, somebody who doesn't just, you know, crumble. They're always bouncing back. Two of Pentacles is showing, you know, trying to find balance in your life again. Not even find balance, maintaining balance in your life is what it is. It's a busy card. It's taking action. This is where you have to make the moves. It could be tedious, small tasks every day, right? Answering emails, getting back with phone calls, dealing with home responsibilities, kids, you know, and regular work, life, everything, and, you know, car things. It's just keeping up with everything and being busy. And I say with Two of Pentacles, is with focus and skill. It's a lot of plate spinning. That it's waiting until you get that opportunity, right? It's like treading water. It's keeping afloat until you get that opportunity. And you do, because this is the opportunity. The Six of Wands is acknowledgement of your achievements. It's success, victory, being looked up to, admired, resilience I just got. Knight of Swords is now like, I feel like after you get this confidence and you get this level up, it spurs you on to action with the Knight of Swords. It gives you drive. It makes you confident now to move even faster towards your next goal. It's inspiring, exciting. It's like adrenaline. The Queen of Swords is showing very clear, focused thinking. She's not going to say no to love, but she sees through all the bullshit. It's like, it just gave me the nudge of, you know, when if you're like innocent, you don't quite know what you want, but then when you experience something terrible, you know now that was terrible. I'm never going to do that again. And if I see anything that even has a sniff of that terribleness, I'm going to run away and be like, no way. Because sometimes you have nothing to reference, you know, certain things. So Queen of Swords is saying like she's going to just hang back and focus on things that make sense, that will add value to her life, that is no, you know, fuckery, no lies, no manipulation. She's going to put her time and effort into herself. She's got clarity. She's using her mind. She's got her big sword there. She's open and receptive, like in the sense that she'll give people an opportunity, a chance if they approach. She does have triggers. She's fair, but if you waste her time, if you play any kind of game, she'll cut you off so quick. So quick it'll make their head spin. So the Three of Swords is showing that there was some kind of heartbreak, loss, disappointment. It can even come up for jealousy, to be honest. Ace of Swords is here is the clarity, right? Ace of Swords. That's why you see it's in the mind. There's a bird here flying for Ace of Swords. That's the sword. She's holding this card in her hands. That clarity, that victory. This is a card of victory. Clarity, focus. This is also a card of focus, Two of Pentacles. Like I said, it's keeping afloat, keeping busy until you get that opportunity. And it's coming. Focus, clarity here about you could have been dealing with an air sign. Could have been a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Or even some of you might have Sag in your chart because there's a crossbow here. There's a crossbow here too. 2 crossbows. For some of you, if you're trying to get back somebody, if you're trying to, if you realized you cared about somebody and for whatever reason, maybe you were insecure, that's why the Strength card's coming up. Maybe you were holding back. Maybe you sabotaged it. All right. If you realized what you wanted and this person was a love connection for you, there is a realization here. These are both cards of realization. The Six of Pentacles is showing this is breadcrumbing. This is friends with benefits. This is dependency. In the best case scenario, in a regular tarot reading, this is about charity, philanthropy, an exchange of energy, mutual benefit. This came up a lot during COVID because it's somebody you're comfortable with. Like I said, friends with benefits. One person cares more. Now, who cares more? Got the Sun, the Empress, this is like, again, another card of clarity. Wanting to create. This guy wants to manifest it, but he's going somewhere. Death is endings. So let's keep going. Say, give it time. Temperance and Page of Wands. It's being, be patient, because the Page of Wands it's very passionate, quick moving, inspired, excited, excitable. The only thing is it's saying to calm down. Like, it's like I feel like you want to get things going now quickly, make moves, take action. But whatever happened between you two, it needs a minute for that person to process, because you can't like flip on people like that. Be like, you're out and then like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I realized something, come back. See, Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. 4 of Wands. Devil. 7 of Swords. This is toxic and this is lies. But let's keep going. I'm going to put these back. I'm going to keep this. Okay, I'll keep this too, because underneath this romantic like reconnect, underneath this reaching out communication, happy times, and this can even come up for marriage. It's a rites of passage card. There's toxic energy and lies. It could be obsession, stalking, hiding how they feel. Let's just leave it. Okay, let's just leave this here. I feel like I'm going to leave those two and then see where this goes. Temperance and Page of Wands. I feel like this is them. I don't know. This definitely, I feel like this is a, somebody wants to reach out, okay? I feel like it's masculine, but it can be feminine. Knight of Cups and Page of Cups. It's the action of it all. Like, this is the romantic dreamer. This is the message from the heart. That can be an apology, like, you know, take me back. We got this for the daily for Thanksgiving. Somebody put, it's not Thanksgiving. Sorry, I had to block them. Because if you're that, like, ignorant, then sorry. You're on the wrong channel. It's Canada, where I'm from. It's Thanksgiving. Yesterday it was. All right. Anyways, what else do we have? Let's just see. It could work either way. It was on the Thanksgiving read, the exact same 2 cards. What else, Spirit? What is this? 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords. This is somebody who's already disengaged and they're dating someone else, partying, going out with their friends, trying to forget somebody. Yeah, again, throwing yourself into your own work, your own self-worth. What will pay off for sure. What else? They want to come back, but they're waiting with the Temperance card. They're trying to be patient. But I don't like the Page of Wands energy when it comes with like even these 2 romantic energies. It's not the King of Cups. You know, it's not even the Knight of Pentacles who has, like, you know, who has thought things through. Even air signs will think things through. And there's egoic and they're social climbers a lot of the time, these air knights and whatever. But this energy is like they're feeling the feelings. It took them time. They're being patient. They know they screwed up, but they're impulsive, right? It's like love bombing, right? These 3, it's like love bombing. That's what I'm trying to say. Right? The Page of Wands is like always on to something next. They're trying 3 new instruments to learn. They're excited about this. They're artistic. They paint, they draw. They, you know, are always out doing things, going out, taking action. They're always, you know, if it's a female, like a lot of guy friends. If it's a male, a lot of female friends. Like, just they're busy. Always hands in everything. Excitable, interested. If you're single, that's cool. That's great. You know, but if you're dealing with somebody who's in that kind of like ADD kind of energy, and then you've got these impulses to be super romantic all of a sudden, they have to be patient with the 2. You see the 2 juggling here and the 2 here? It's kind of like the sun and moon, which is your mind and your subconscious, like yourself, your mind, let's say, is the sun. And the moon is your subconscious, like your conscious and subconscious, they're both mind. Or your male fire energy is the sun, and your feminine energy is the moon. Trying to find balance between your impulses, like what you value, and then also like deep down, like what you need, like what you want and what you need. I feel like they might have realized something, but they're still like doing it very quickly, impulse, like a love bomb situation. And it's not appreciated, which is why you're like, that's nice. I've moved on. I'm dating. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm taking care of me. Busy working, making money, doing my thing. What else? Almost. That was almost 10 of Pentacles. See, again with the Devil. They're obsessed now. But they're scared. They're obsessed and they're scared and they're stuck. Right? They fumbled. They fucked up. You're not the one. They got the wrong person to try this on. You know, you told them. You probably did. You probably told them how you are. Gave them so many warnings and they still tried it. And now they're learning. And now they want to get obsessed. Have a nice time crying about it. Too bad, too sad. Next. It's over. Ten of Swords. Next. It's over. Thank you, next. That's the energy. What did I say about Queen of Pentacles the other day? That is how she stays in her worth. When people give something that's cheap, low vibration, she's like, I'm so sorry. You must have me mistaken for someone else. That's cool. I'm just going to disappear very peacefully. Have a nice life. Let's get a song. I feel like this is the same read as the Thanksgiving read. Whoever this is, be proud of yourself. I mean, you already are, I'm sure. This is the right energy to be in. What is this? Man-eater. Exactly. Exact fuckingly. Man-eater. And spotlights on the bottom. I feel like taking it today. What is this saying? Nelly Furtado, Man-eater. Saying either want to get with me or be me. I told you that Three of Swords is on the bottom. It's heartbreak, loss, disappointment. Comes up for jealousy too. This is somebody toxic. And the whole man-eater, she's a man-eater. Make you, I forget the words. I don't want to say the wrong lyrics, so let me look it up real quick. Spotlight is just straight up, it's for this devil energy. They're stalking. Remember I showed you there was the devil and the Seven of Swords? I'm like, they're obsessed, stalking, lying, toxic, obsessed. So spotlight is, I don't want to be in your spotlight just because you think I might find somebody worthy. It's Jennifer Hudson's song. This guy basically in Spotlight, it's saying like there's somebody who's been breadcrumbing her. And she's like, you know, you're watching me like a hawk. You're like, you know, it's the kind of shit where they put GPS tracking on you and all this kind of like hack your phone. Meanwhile, they act like they don't really care. Like they could do without you. Like they don't act like the obsessive psychotic tendencies that they're showing secretly. So she's going in the song like, again, same thing with the Queen of Pentacles energy. If it's not wholehearted, if it's not the real deal, like please, like, all right, like, you know, whatever, let's all be big about this. Then I'm just gonna excuse myself very peacefully. I'll just disappear. I'll Houdini myself, enjoy, have a nice life. Next. That's Spotlight, the energy of it. Man-eater lyrics is, that's Hall & Oates. We're looking for Nelly Furtado. Man-eater, make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all of her love. She's a man-eater, make you buy cars, make you cut cards, make you fall real hard in love. And what else does she say? When she walks with passion. When she talks like she can handle it. And when she asks for something, boy, she means it, even if you never ever seen it, and so on and so forth. The whole song is about, you know, you wish you never ever met her at all. Exactly. So this guy's feeling like that. He's feeling like he wishes he never met you at all. But who's wrong here? You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. So, you know, when people get the consequences of their actions, it's not even intentional. It's like it's your nature to, self-worth is not a crime. That doesn't make you cold. It doesn't make you a bitch. It doesn't make you cruel. It's literally just like, it's the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. She'd rather be in a nurturing Queen of Pentacles, very abundant energy. But when people try to take advantage of the Queen of Pentacles, then you have to bring out your sword side. You have to bring out that, sword of truth. Let's get a Whispers of Love for Tuesday, October 15th. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Yeah, totally. What is this upside down? Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. No, it doesn't. Maybe for this person. But you know what is annoying? It's this person screwed up. They fumbled. They were acting toxic. They screw up. The feminine walks away. And then it's going, love endures. And all of a sudden, there's some kind of romantic, hero kind of energy given to this person who essentially is abusive, right? Their behavior is abusive. If somebody gives you respect, you give it back. If you don't give that respect back and they disappear, then you're trying to pull them back so you can act toxic again and do the same thing. That's abuse. So love endures for this person, not for you. You've already moved on. Romance, lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. That's right. I feel like this is you. Okay? The one you love is you. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And for some of you, if you have children, this is your kids. Right? Your children, your child, you, work, friends. That's where you're putting your time. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. Yep. Strength. And when it says love is all around you, it's easy for you to manifest love. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Turn on your heart light. It's saying here, in romance, you've turned off your heart light. We know this. You're in Queen of Swords mode. You're in defensive mode. I'm ripping this card apart with my... just cut my nails. Anyways, this is the equivalent of turning off your heart light, right? You got it locked up. You only switch that light on for something that after it passes this filter of your sword of truth. So it's just speaking to that. Strength, Queen of Swords. Take it however it resonates for you. Let's get a journey of love. Sorry, it's upside down. Christ flame. Christ flame. Let's put it on. I feel like putting it on the little dove. The peace dove. What does Christ flame say? Let's see. Number 30 something. 31. So it says, I'll put this here so we know where we're at. This oracle brings guidance that you're connecting with a universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you're meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Keep going. And the poem says, love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. The promise of a tomorrow, it says, that hope, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. It's like somebody's awakening. You know, it's saying the awakening happening on earth. It's a spiritual awakening, a knowing so deep that only lovers know. And it's saying here the birth, the possibility, the promise of somebody is still not done. Like they're not done. They're still banking on the hope, the prayer, you know, that this is salvageable, this is fixable. Let's see. What else do I want to pull? Oh, crystals. First, let's get a crystal card. Spirit guides, what do we have for the day? What crystal do we have for the day? What message is there? What crystal message is there? Look at that. You know, we got balance, right? Balance, right? Balance, right? 3 cards of balance. I'm going to read you the card for Boji stones. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbors talking. They like to chat outside on the patio or on the porch, and they're very loud. So, you know, if they want to be on YouTube, more power to them. All right, Temperance. Let me read you balance, and then it says Lovers too. The Lovers stone, soul connection crystal. Yeah, you do have a soul connection. You do have. Where's the Lovers card? Did you get it? It was there on the bottom somewhere. C'est la vie. Too bad, too sad. On the bottom, abundance. Nice. That's towards your work, towards yourself. Purification. Let me read balance. Now, where did I put the card? Guidebook. I think it's around... 1 second, I have to look for it. Here it is. All right, we have, this is the Rochelle Sharman guidebook for this. It's called the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading Cards. Let me put this mic back on. Boji stones. I don't usually read from here, but I will. Boji stones for this one. It says, where's that? Vajra. There we go. So that's the one I'm reading. It says, crystal color, gray stones, Boji stones, always come in pairs. Look at that, in pairs. Look, you got pairs everywhere. Anyways, the smooth stone represents the feminine energy, the rough stone, the masculine energy. And it's related to all chakras. So where do I want? Crystal meaning creates balance, grounds the spiritual experience into the physical world, supports soul retrieval journey to the inner realms, assists in connecting to your power animal in spirit. So it's got crystal medicine, and there's a lot there, okay? Talking about shamans and how they used it. Male stone in the left, the female in the right. This powerful alignment allows for a state of balance within your life. Okay, so I'm not going... If you want to know all that, I'll just leave it here, okay? You can see this. Let me see. I'm trying to focus in. There you go, okay? You could screenshot that and read it. Is there another page? Let me just see. Yeah, there's that little bit left. There. Screenshot that. All right, so let me read back to this. Let me read you just that little piece about the oracle message from the Crystal Deva. This card has appeared today to remind you of the importance of balance in your life. Attaining balance can bring about a deep clarity and inner peace on many levels. You have pulled this card because you could possibly be feeling out of balance in your work, relationship, friendships, and family, or overindulging in a certain part of your life. The first step to restoring balance is to recognize where you are out of balance and taking time to restore it. The Devas are calling you to sit in a quiet space with a Boji stone in each hand and drop deeply into meditation. Ask for assistance and clarity on what is required to bring about more balance to your life or to a specific situation. Connecting deeply to the earth is another powerful way to achieve balance. Take time out in nature, breathe deeply as you come back into your center and ground your roots into the earth, heart of the earth. Another way to bring about balance is to do the chakra balancing healing spread on page 18. Working with the crystal healing cards, the ancients knew that mastering balance in all aspects of your life can bring about deep healing, empowerment, and freedom. This card could also be a sign that your current situation is moving back into balance and alignment. So keep doing what you are doing as you are on the right track. I think that's what it's saying, to be honest. I'll read you lovers too. I know you're going to want lovers after I just read that one because everybody wants the love cards. Fine. Soul connection crystal. Soul connect. Yes, I will screenshot it. Okay, so here is the soul connection crystal. Okay, you can get that, screenshot that, and then we'll get to the next page, which I know you'll also want to see. Isn't it funny? There's twos of everything, like two stones bonded here, two. For the first time, I even have 2 drinks. For some reason, Spirit was like, just have both. 2 drinks. Honey lemon and chai tea. Anyways, here's the second page. Sorry. There it is. Okay, so let me go back to reading this one. Oracle reading message from the Crystal Deva. The Lover's card has arrived today as a reflection that a deeper love is flowing into your life. It could be an expanding love in your current romantic relationship, or possibly even for yourself. I told you, it's for yourself. If you have asked about a certain person, this card can reflect that this relationship is a soulmate connection. They are. You may have been waiting for this kind of relationship to manifest in which you can feel a deep connection with another, and now it has arrived. Whatever your situation may be, this card is confirming that you are currently attracting a soulmate connection into your life. This soul union is the deepest mirror and reflection one can experience. As you share this deep union with another, and you often feel a depth of love deeper than you may ever have experienced before. This opening of the heart can sometimes be challenging due to painful experiences around love that have kept your heart closed because, where are we? Because of the fear of being hurt. You are encouraged to work with the Devas to assist you in healing these old painful wounds. Open your heart fully as you deepen in your love for yourself and your beloved. This is perfect timing for you and a powerful opportunity to experience love and connection on a deeper level. Believe and know that you are deserving of this divine love. Allow this love to flow into every aspect of your life and open to the bliss and joy it creates on all levels. This card can also indicate that a friendship, child, or animal present in your life is a deep soul companion here to share love, healing, and growth. Now, while I was reading this, the nudge came. So I have to say it. You are working on yourself, and we see that it's going to bring you abundance, right? When you invested time into this person, you got fumbled. Something happened along the way that was not what you wanted, that put you in a defensive Queen of Swords energy. Now that you walk away and you're doing your own thing, you disengage with that Six of Swords, you're doing your own thing, you're pouring all that energy into yourself. Now Dumbo is like, what was that? Like, what happened? Like, I'm used to her chasing me. Like, what's going on? Or her or him. Right? And then now they want to come back and love bomb you. My nudge was to say this. Do not be sidetracked and distracted, because this is toxic behavior. We see that with the Devil card. Soon as you drop what you're doing and you go and give them attention, right? there's a need that gets satisfied, that gets satisfied in this toxic person, right? Like they feel that they've like, you know, achieved something by bringing you back, breadcrumbing you back. And then they're going to do the same thing again, right? So if you have to be a man eater, if all they can do is stalk and watch you from a distance, so be it. Is it a soulmate connection? Yeah, you have lots. There's dogs and ants and rats that are your soulmates. It just means something from your past. Like you have a soul connection because, you know, maybe there were a rat in your house that bothered you in your past life. It doesn't mean that this is your twin flame, like, you know, one soul that gets split in two. No, you have tons of soulmates. So it is a soulmate connection. You do have a tie to this person. You're doing your own thing. Balance is what it's saying. You need to find that balance. If there is a new love connection coming into your life, do not stay in the Queen of Swords energy. Be fair, be open. Give that person as much love and vulnerability and sweetness and nurturing and, you know, Empress energy as you gave to the toxic one. Do not give less because somebody else screwed you up, right? For a time being, or, you know, lied to you, misrepresented themselves, wasted your time, whatever. I want to pick a yogic path card because I feel like you're going to get the yoga card. Just because when you're in that stuck energy where your emotions are, you know, weighing you down, stress, anxiety, whatever you want to call it, yoga is the new, what is it? I know everybody does yoga. A lot of people do yoga, but I mean, that's the download. Huge yoga download. For the last few days, it's been constant. Starting off, you know, what is yoga essentially? Like it's, and then it was also saying like, you know, I've talked about Men Who Stare at Goats, when that movie with George Clooney, and about the magical powers of these yogis these people who can walk through walls, the gift of fast feet, where they can like cross great distances super fast. They can make their energy, it says, like they can make themselves denser or more lighter, which enables them to walk through, you know, things like walls. These gifts, now that's not the goal, but it says that, you know, that's what's capable, right? And I've heard this even as a Tibetan, like great masters being able to do these things. It's all very secretive. But interestingly, because I've been getting this yoga download for like days now, strong, really, really strong. So I've been doing it. It's fantastic, by the way. But the other thing is, it was saying about the yoga practice, it was saying, this is one of the gifts, the siddhis, or one of the gifts of yoga, when you're able, it helps with psychic abilities. It helps with being able, these great yogis who are able to do things like that, walk through walls, blah, blah, whatever, okay? So yoga is huge, and not in the sense of just, you know, putting on cute outfits and stretching. No, right? That's great. On the most superficial level, if that's what you like, right? And you want to improve your flexibility, have good nutrition, take care of your temple, in that way, fantastic. You don't even have to be like, you know, have an Eastern faith kind of religion, whatever. You could be any faith and do yoga, like practice. Having said that, if you can incorporate, like if you do incorporate, you know, spiritual practice into the yoga as well, that's when you get those gifts. I don't even think honestly that you have to be belonging to any certain faith. I don't believe that, but I think certain like practices help you get there faster. Or at least they talk about it. All right, let's get a yogic path card. Spirit guides, can we get one last card for the day, for October 15th? Okay, so we have pranayama. Let's cover up these songs. And sattva. I'll take the one at the bottom. Ganesha. Hello, Ganesh. Dhumavati. I have to take both. And prana again. Let's take this one too. Ajna. And Brahma. I love this deck. All right. Ganesha has to go. Ganesha and Dhumavati. Now, why do I want Dhumavati too? Because ever since she's come into my life, and do not practice Dhumavati if you're planning to get married or something, like you want to get married, and that's what's really important to you, because it's said that if you practice Dhumavati, or you pray to her or whatever, that she brings you the bliss of spirituality awakening, right? Like ascension, spiritual ascension. She even will give you gifts, siddhis, gifts, boons of like psychic gifts, occult gifts, secret gifts, whatever. But she also takes you away from, the material world kind of way of thinking. But ever since she's come into my life, like when I got this deck years ago, I started using it recently. It was calling to me. Dhumavati stood out. And when I look her up, when I talk about it, I gotta say, like the first thing that came to mind from my spirit guides was giving me a little bit of that creaky voice from Mama, the movie, the horror movie Mama. I love that movie. It's about a mother who's very protective of her children. She keeps feeding them cherries. It's a spirit, a ghost, right? But kind of destructive. Anywho, what's my point? My point is, ever since this goddess was in my, energy, it's been like, I gotta honestly say, like there's been my gifts, and it is a gift. Like being the things that I used to hate, being scared all the time, staying up late, always seeing things, whatever. I got comfortable with it, but now I'm excited. The gifts are growing, and it is a gift. And I've been told by Spirit to basically shut my tut and understand and be proud and go, it's a gift. But the gifts that I have, especially also with Dhumavati, is it's this bliss of like where I could literally be, mad scientist in my lab, just so, what is it? In something. I can't, no speaky. I'm channeling, so I can't speak the words. So I can't articulate it because honestly my mind is blank. When I'm doing readings, my mind goes blank. So simple things I can't freaking remember. My point is, like, I get so into it, where I'm so absorbed, engrossed, so absorbed by it, so blissful in that spiritual, knowledge, learning. The gifts too have been growing. It's absolutely fascinating, exciting. Ganesha, I've already said so many Ganesh stories. Ganesha, if you pray to him, he'll help you. He'll take whatever energy you have, whatever karmic, money you have in the bank. And he can, if you really want one thing over another, if you really want to go after something and you need to remove obstacles on that path, it's like using your karmic energy to get what you want, but it has to come out of somewhere else. Like, for example, getting lots of money, but no love life. Like, that's gone. Or finding the person of your dreams, but no money. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's some give and take, right? It has to come from somewhere. He can't give you something that you don't have the karma to get. But Ganesh can do that. Again, though, Ganesh is a worldly god. You take that however you want. He's a worldly god, right? Friendly, helpful, sweet, super smart, very powerful, but worldly. Okay. Let's read this. Where is my book? Here. So the first card that came out was Sattva and Pranayama. So I'm going to read Sattva. The whole deck is gorgeous. I mean, I got this years ago, and that's how tarot is, you know. I have so many decks. And then they call to you and they go, okay, this is the time for this teaching now. This is the time for you to do this now. Because I had other things I had to do before. So Sattva, where are you at? Ayurveda, so it's like medicine, 37. Purity and clarity. We saw that, right? That's the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So Sattva says, there's an upright and there's a reverse. I have to talk about this too. I'm sorry, I'll try to be quick. In this deck, the reversed is just as empowering as the upright. And the reason I have to use this deck and talk about it is when you watch healers, speakers, YouTube tarot, whatever you're watching, be very mindful that it's empowering you, makes you feel good when you're done watching, right? Because a lot of people will pretend they're helping you, but say disempowering things, exploit your suffering, right? To pretend they're, empathizing. And let's say they do empathize, but it's like a commiserating energy as opposed to trying to overcome it or empowering you. So be careful what you watch, because people will say things either to get money from you, to get ass from you, ass as in, and I mean anybody, right? Trying to pretend they're a sympathetic ear, a shoulder to lean on. But really, it's to disempower you first, to break down your self-esteem, and then to act like, and I'm right here. Do you know what I mean? Like, let me heal you. It's like causing a problem so they can look like a hero to come and fix it. It's toxic behavior. And that could come from anybody. So be careful whoever the fuck you listen to, right? Sorry for swearing. It pisses me. I can't stand it. I don't care if I have cancer. Okay, talk about it later. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'll deal with it. Do not exploit somebody's issues, right? Because it's a disempowering power play. It's toxic behavior for people who claim to be light workers or healers. Right? So you're a liar, you're a phony, right? You're just trying to make yourself feel big. Why? Because you probably feel small. So watch out for that. This is why one of the reasons I love this guidebook, bringing back to this, because this is true spirituality, right? Truth or reversed. They'll tell you the situation, but it leaves you feeling healed and empowered. Okay. Upright, you have let go of the things that were holding you back and are reaching deeper levels of clarity. Maybe you've cleaned up your diet, home, self-care products, relationships, thought patterns, career goals, or life outlook, and are now experiencing the joys that come with purity, Sattva. The space you've created is allowing greater gifts that are more aligned with your truth to present themselves. Continue on this path toward clarity by shedding all that is no longer serving you. When your body becomes pure, your thoughts and life will reflect that. Bring Sattva, purity, into all that you do, and your path will continue to become more clear. Now here's a reverse. Have your thoughts been cloudy recently? Have the foods you've been putting into your body been less than pure? Has your breath been swimming in shallow waters? It's time to cleanse your body, mind, and spirit. Let go of toxic foods, thoughts, emotions, situations, and people. We take on the energy of all that is around us, and continuous exposure to lower vibration places will bring down our energy if we don't consciously put in the work to bring it back up. That's Queen of Pentacles. You stay in your worth because you don't disempower yourself. Where is this? To bring it back up. Try a Khichari cleanse for several days to allow your body and mind time to digest all that it has taken in. So Khichari cleanse, it says Kitchari. I don't know what that is. Eat only freshly cooked foods straight from the earth and avoid anything processed. Practice daily yoga and meditation on and off the mat. Sattva will return when you return to your truth. You're doing it. You're already doing it. You're already doing it. New love, the new love that comes in. Be open and receptive. This is not speaking to the toxic one. Too bad, too sad. See ya. Thank you. Next. Okay, let's go pranayama. I told you yoga, but yoga is heavy in this deck. Pranayama 69. Of course, it's the 8 stages of yoga, and this is the control of breath in the 8 stages of yoga. So, upright. You have inhaled the beauty, joy, and magnificence of life and exhaled the toxicity, stagnancy, and dullness. That's what I just said, right? I go yoga to getting out of that stuck energy that, you just went through a 3 of Swords. It releases all that energy that's blocked in different parts of you that, you've repressed or held on to or compressed or feel stuck by, trapped by, whatever. It's freeing yourself, energetically freeing yourself. And I'm sure most of you know, I'm brand new to actually practicing, but I mean, the downloads have been coming in. And this is one of those times in life where the lessons come at the right time. I've been doing other things, right? So this is the download for those of you who don't do it, right? For whoever needs to hear it. Now it is the time to use the prana energy you have cultivated deeper towards your truth. With this control of the breath, you can control your life. So where would you like it to go? If you're seeking more rest, tranquility, and luxury, breathe slower. If you're seeking more energy, speed, and rajas in your life, breathe faster. Through pranayama, controlled breath, you can decide how you want to feel and when. Begin the study of various pranayama practices such as alternate nostril breathing and breath of fire. Use it in your life to magnetize your direction. And then the reverse, breathe. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, pause, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Repeat 6 times before continuing to read. Just this practice will change the rest of your experience with this deck. How we breathe is how we live. Have your breaths been fast, shallow, and rushed? Has your life had similar qualities? When we move through our breath without observance, we move through our lives without observance. Life is meant to be cherished, inhaled, devoured. Whenever things seem to be moving too quickly for words, come back to your breath. Especially those times when you feel like you can't take an extra 30 seconds off to breathe, that is when you need it most. Time is your perception. You choose how fast it moves. Breath work. Okay, so let's see. Prana again. See, it was right as a breath work again. Prana. Is it right next to this? Is it? Asana. Those are like the different moves, I think. Let's see. Where is it? Prana. Prana, where are you at? There. Ayurveda 43. 43. Prana. Subtle essence of vital life force and breath. And it's got a semicolon. Flexible and creative. Upright. When you are prana full, you are beaming with vital life force. Energy flows easily throughout your body and you are at one with divine consciousness. You dance through life with fluid movement and your energy extends out of your body, felt by those surrounding you. You are in control of your breath and utilize it to move life force around you, bringing your mind, body, and spirit into balance. Continue to breathe into the light that exists within you. This is your connection to universal pranic energy. Reverse. Look at your breath and you are looking into your life. Is your breathing shallow, quick, and contained rather than deep, slow, and expansive? This is what is blocking prana from moving throughout your body. Your breath is a signal of how you are feeling, and when you breathe quick and shallow breaths, you are signaling to your body that you are in danger. Simply by breathing more deeply into the belly, you are calming down your nervous system and allowing more positive thoughts to come through. Transform your breath and you will transform your life. Beautiful. I'm going to read Ganesha. and Dhumavati. Ganesh, Ganesh, Ganesh. Where are you? No, 117. So Ganesha, god of new beginnings and remover of obstacles. Upright. You are at the beginning of a new venture that is going to bring you great joy and success. We'll put abundance right here. Ganesha has been removing the roadblocks placed before you, granting you a smooth transition into this very moment. These roadblocks do not exist outside of you, however. They are the vrittis, fluctuations of the mind, represented by his vehicle, the mouse. When you calm your wavering mind, you are able to overcome any obstacle. Ganesha will continue to bring you good luck, success, and harmony with the sweets of Ananda, the awareness of your true consciousness as bliss. Reverse. Has life been feeling a little more difficult than usual, as though you're faced with another obstacle each time you turn a corner? Ganesha, remover of obstacles, also places obstacles in the path of those who need to be reminded of their true nature. Ask yourself, am I living life out of my highest integrity? Am I using my skills to help the world? Am I sharing my passion and wisdom with others? Am I giving generously out of true compassion? Write an honest tally up of how you are doing in various areas of your life: career, relationships, community service, wellness, and spiritual practice. Note the things you could shift more focus to. When Ganesha sees you are making an effort, he will begin his work of removing obstacles again. Let's go to Dhumavati. Thank you, Ganesha. Dhumavati is 111, 111. That's nice. Goddess of disappointment and letting go. Upright. You, my darling, have finally realized that all of the hardships and struggles you faced were brought on your path for a very important reason. They've shaped you to be the person you are today. You have put together the dots on all the most difficult points on your journey and realized that it was all necessary to be here. Now, Dhumavati has come to remind you to give thanks to the struggles you faced. They have made you your highest self. Reverse. Letting go is not always a bad thing when you know it's making space for something better. Dhumavati is the pain and the struggle that makes you who you are. She is the phase right before enlightenment when you experience the void. She is your shadow self, the thing you didn't want to look at, even though it is a core part of who you are. She is moving past the illusion, Maya, looking life and death right in the eye and seeing they are both sides of the same coin. Know that Dhumavati is guiding you through this difficult time and your highest self awaits on the other side. So, it does speak to obstacles and the single life, because she is very single. What do you have? What does she have? She has this, I don't know, I think it's called a willow or something. I don't know what it's called, but I just saw something about it. It's, you know, when you're trying to make flour, you take the wheat and then they make the wheat damp or something, and then they put it in this and they kind of like throw it around and filter or sieve through all the rough bits off of the actual wheat kernel or whatever, the grain. And then, you know, you put it under the millstone, the grinder or whatever, and then you get the wheat. So she has this tool. She also has a chariot that doesn't have a horse. She hangs out in charnel grounds, cemeteries, things like that. She is the energy of, it's like when you got nothing left to lose, right? You've lost it all. And there's a freedom in that. You have abundance. I'm not trying to take you on a downer. It's there. She is. I don't know why I want to say this, but I got the nudge, so I'm going to say it. Okay, so it's like, for example, strippers. Okay, strippers, or let's say prostitutes, sex workers. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. She's not. I'm not saying that, right? I feel like she's got the whole vibe of like a a widow slash like a woman who was left, you know, and back in those days it's a very difficult thing to be a single woman, rejected by society, kind of like, you know, surviving on her own, lonely, and then turning to a spiritual path, and then finding bliss and joy in that freedom and ascension to enlightenment. But that's not what I want to talk about. The nudge I got was, you know, when you have, we don't know, but like that vibe of they've seen things that normal people will not see. They've lost like this attachment to the perfect life illusion. I mean, and somehow Spirit's trying to make me say like, it's like Mary Magdalene with Jesus, right? Well, you know how she was, they say whatever, like the story that we were told growing up is that she was, you know, a loose woman or whatever, or a prostitute or something. Now they have different stories saying different things, like that she was empowered, she was actually very, very spiritual, and anybody who did their own things, this is like the witch trials and stuff, like anybody, any female with a thought beyond cooking and having children was like a witch or a prostitute. Now, I don't know all that. I'm not going into it. All I know is when I was going to all the schools I went to in Canada, we had Bible study every day. There was no choice, right? Everybody was Christian. And so anyways, what we were told about Mary Magdalene was that she was a prostitute, right? And so when she sees Jesus, which is funny because I have the thing, the spikenard oil that she anointed, is an expensive oil or whatever. Again, all of its things. Anoint, you know, what, putting it, getting spikenard oil and washing his feet with this expensive oil and then drying it with her hair. Because we have Christ flame here too. So I'm just trying to connect the dots. But Spirit wants me to talk about somebody who's lost a lot, who's like their illusion of the perfect life was broken a long time ago. For some of you, okay, and this like spiritual ascension, from that you have freedom. You don't have, like, you see through all the bullshit. Whatever hard lessons that you had to learn, whatever you went through, it's Spirit's making me talk about somebody who has their eyes wide open. Like they don't fool themselves. They've seen some stuff. They've been through things, you know, and Dhumavati, Ganesha with obstacles, the Christ flame, all of these things is speaking to an energy of the obstacles that you went through are going to bring you the freedom and spiritual ascension. For some of you, it's not for all of you. Very like I mean like one person, whoever that's for. Spirit wants me to talk about it, so I'm talking about it. You can think I'm full of shit, but like people who watch the dailies, you know, even when it's a long shot, you think I'm making things up, the cards will come out to explain the same thing I'm saying. Literally, Spirit will finish my sentences with cards. So for some of you, for a few of you, for one of you, it's speaking to that kind of energy. For most of you, for some of you, it's saying put your energy into yourself. For all of you, it's saying yoga. So that's the reading for the day. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later for your weeklies and for tomorrow's daily. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.